Last week when I stand here, it was a day of decisions. The election in Netherlands and in the evening, the Fed decision in New York. So first of all, welcome to the Werthstein update. In the end, everything happens as expected. In Netherlands, yes, the nationalists won votes, but they had not been in the end the strongest party. And in New York, we saw the rate hike as expected. The market gone up because they saw no more mere hawkish comments in the press conference after the rate hike. And so they saw we are still in the line with 3 rate hikes this year. But this week some Fed governors are talking, so we can always see change in this. And regarding the election in Netherlands, of course, that was a good sign for the French election, where we can also see in the last polls that Macron, who will be, as it looks like, in the final decision, in the final election with Marine Le Pen, will win in the end, so that we also see in France no nationalists in the end in the government. That's very good. But the market's gone up, but died very fast and gone down, and we saw some profit takings, perhaps also around what happens in Washington the same time or end of the week when Merkel met Donald Trump. That was very cold. He said, I'm not for isolation, but when Merkel went away, he tweeted that Germany has still debts on the NATO and on the US on military spendings, stuff like that. And the G20 meeting of the finance ministers in Baden-Baden saw no communique and no clear words regarding free trade, because the US finance minister avoided to do that. That's not good news, and that's the reason why Werthstein is still cautious. We have our Zeitgeist investments with a very long-term view, but regarding the base portfolio, we are more cautious. We're waiting on a correction on lower equities, and then we can talk to buy for cheaper prices. In the moment, we still stay cautious. That is or was the update for this week. I say goodbye until next week.